discover a world of magic and steam technology. An alternate London where mythical creatures coexist.
You have recently decided that the best thing for your continued good health is to leave London town for good. A disreputable Canadian by the name of Greenstreet seems to be your best bet at the moment, even if he very plainly cannot be trusted. In Surrey Square, the East End's crossroads of commerce and... Oh, we read this yesterday. You don't need to repeat that. Oh yeah, we were in this huge area where I have no idea where to go or what to do. Search for more fence. Well, can we go this way? No, I don't think so. Let's see what this is. To settle down or to live a vagabond's life post-crossing. Let's see how my feelings evolve throughout my transatlantic journey. Okay. There's nothing big. Let's see what else we have. I'll go there. A poster. Let's have a look. A poster encouraging werewolves to report to the containment zone for the day before the full moon until the day after. The poster might as well say London will be safer if werewolves know their place. Alright, we have plus hope and we have minus hope. Nobody in, so we're gonna go with... Let's see that again here. I don't know. Base grim reality. Nah, minus 5 hope. I fucking knew it. Full moon daytime, those people hardly escape preachers. Preachers. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's the cat. Well then, any of my produce catch your eye? Oh, we already bought some. No. We already bought. I don't know if you know where to find me if you ever change your mind. I did buy something yesterday already. Dusty window. Let's have a look. Why not? I wonder what it would be like living a normal life behind an ordinary window. It is hard to imagine. Do I truly want to subject myself to reading such a downer? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a short read. Unlikely it will make it less hard-hitting, however. Golly, another child labor accident. Phoebe and Ethan Hollis suffocated while sweeping chimneys. With their sister Theodora committing suicide out of grief. Curse you, London. Yeah, that did not help with the hope. I don't think we can go further. Right, let's talk to... I'm not sure that will end it, but let's go in a shop. Sorry. Entering Nandi's shop is like stepping into a forest. She prides herself on strictly natural remedies, so it's no wonder that the air feels suffused with a sort of wildness. There are insects whose powdered bodies can cure a common cold, herbal preparations of every sort and substance, and even the body of a gremlin floating in a jar. The latter would give you pause, if you didn't know the truth, that the creature had possessed the basement and was attempting to spread its claim. So Nandi did the needful, and here the demon remains as a fair warning to any other invaders. Fucking basement dwellers, I swear. An especially gifted healer when it comes to rare maladies. Nandi keeps a library of unusual treatments and the most comprehensive collection of tinctures in all of London. She awaits her customers from behind a walnut desk, upon which lies a pot of incense, a scattering of bird bones, and other arcane desiderata. Holy shit. While some of the less open-minded citizens of the Big Smoke can get the willies around Nandi, you know she means no harm. How did you get the tree in here? Bleach white bones of various lengths and densities fill the cauldron. Old bones and nothing more. Spine after spine of herbal medicine, Nandi must be a fountain of knowledge, although there are too many in London who fear her remedies. But that gremlin. Here's the past who tried to invade Nandi's basement, preserved forever as a warning against any and all of her enemies. Skull collection. Assorted skulls of several shapes and sizes, yet not a single creature is easily recognizable. I haven't got much use for animalian skeletal structures. The fuck? I hope not. It's always a treat to visit NaughtyMahina in her shop, and I often learn something new for my troubles. Clara, something you need in my humble shop? Wait, Savubona. Ask about the tree. Okay. This tree, it has more benefits than only being captivating, doesn't it? Very perceptive of you. It has some beneficial properties indeed. Its strong roots produce a toxin utilized in many of my recipes, and so do its leaves. Besides, it saves me many an expedition to the forest. Time is money, as a person in your line of work would know. It was good to see you, Nandi. Salakalam Vasi. So is language translating directly to go be well. Alright. Thank you, you too. The steps are intertwined with the twisting form of the trunk. Must lead to her private quarters. Oh, so we can't go up. Alright, let's go. I don't know what we came in here for, but yeah. A dog hound. Always hard to tell if they are on the job or simply loitering. Often it is the same thing. Look at that, a dog hound in the wild. We are sisters of sort, you know. I'm Clara. I used to run with the bullfrogs. She gives me a caution once over before replying. Agey, this one. Olivia Lynn's the name. Yeah, I heard of the bullfrogs, but they broke up quite a while ago. What do you do now? Ooh, that's a tough... no. Let's go with... I'm trying to raise enough dosh to get out of London for good. That sounds right appealing to me. Are you still in the business? 46%. Unlikely skill check. It's the only option. Alright, let's tell her. As expected. You know all kinds of skullduggery. I will do anything. Oh, you will, eh? Can you be a good girl and take off then? Well, shit! Let me talk to her again. Focused on the street as though I weren't even here. Oh, no, we cannot. Yeah, I figured. No, it's not gonna go well. Let's go in here. To passers-by, the apothecary looks like a simple shop that proudly advertises its purpose, right down to the lengthy name posted above the door, Gray's Apothecary. Therapeutic medicines, patents and tonics, but once inside you realize the exterior facade was only a veil for an abundance of eccentric wares. Tonics at home, medical devices and all sorts of oddments litter the shelves. But the shop's dimly lit also strikes you as peculiar. But the Cyclops proprietor whatever, may have intended it that way. Perhaps to preserve his goods for longer. The sight of so many concoctions and apparatuses is enough to make one afraid of walking for fear of breaking anything and paying for the resulting damage. Since the cave-dwelling Cyclopses evolved to see well in the dark, you'd best not hide any indiscretions from the proprietor. Why would we hide anything? It's not that dark. Gordon Gray. Roots. These roots are the least unnerving thing present in the room. I wonder if they are natural or if Gordon is feeding them something unique. Okay. Ah, glowing bottles. Quite the eye catcher. I wonder how well they sell. Oh! More drawers than one would find in an aristocrat's bedroom vanity or behind a hotel's front desk. Well, I guess we talk to him then. Gordon Gray. With respect, this isn't a self-service establishment. Tell me what you need and I will try finding it in the back myself. Do we need anything? I don't think we need anything. Gordon Gray is one of the slimiest men I have ever seen, and I have seen a few. It's a good thing I haven't any business in this shop. Good morning, miss. Is there anything I can get for you? Oh! Oh. Ah, I see. But he is only little. He will grow up. He is still young. I'm looking for something for a friend. Do you have a medicine that promotes growth in a person? Height, I mean. I have got this bottle of Greeley's. The label promises to make a person taller. Not one of my better sellers, so I will let you have it for 3 pence. But does it work? I can't rightly say, but I have never noticed any of my customers suddenly shooting up after buying it. Well, at least they came back, so it's not poisonous, right? Let's buy it. You can still not give it to him, I guess. Happy to be of service. Anything else? Not at the moment, but thank you. Alright, let's go. I think we have been in every shop. Brown Station. Did we talk to Ellie McBride? I think we did. Oh, this is that guy. Hell no. No, 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 no. No, hell no. Oh boy. The cafe is abandoned parcel. Nice to think that London at least occasionally gets some sunshine to break up the gloom. I could almost use my own parcel today. God, why is she so fucking negative? Also, we're taking that on, so let's see here. I remember this place. Excellent curry. It's a shame they closed. Oh, more gears. We should go back to the guy and sell some more. I know I saw the statue. Let's just see here first. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, that's that weirdo. I mean, that strange person. I bet that unlike Green Street, those people didn't ask that woman to pay a fortune before receiving a helping hand. Oh. ghastly. Who would ever imagine such a sense? The poor horse. I would expect this kind of thing in Paris. It seems out of place here. Is there something? Don't think we can go in there. Nope. Enter. Let's see what's in there. If it's going fine. How about you? On the outside, the Belchar Hotel looks like the rest of grimy Sorris Square, but once you step inside, you might not believe the splendor. The interiors boast red-carpeted hallways and spiraling stairs with gilded banisters, and bellhops are dressed in the nines with white silk shirts and swallowtail suit coats by Poole & Co. Nobody knows for sure who owns the building, but the rumors point to royal blood. 1 second, real quick. Alright, sorry about that. In contrast to the East End sooty streets, the Belchar's accommodations are noticeably upscale. Like the oblong vessel it was named after, the hotel offers a vacuum of discretion for high society individuals seeking a plush local away from Soho or Kensington, where they might otherwise be recognized. My voice is giving in already. It's been only 23 minutes. What the fuck? One second, I'm looking for something to suck on. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Loose coins. Seems someone got a hole in their pockets. Of course we're grabbing them. What the fuck? Why wouldn't we? Why is she walking so funny? What? The Belchar's water feature, elegant and calming. Must have cost a fortune. A real silver tea service. I prefer coffee, but I quickly learned to keep that to myself in London. Oh, look at these poor dried out things. Not enough sun here either. What is wrong with her? Hansi Rack. This is a genuine Persian, if I'm not mistaken. What is she doing? I pressed the guest book. Miss Reed, how lovely to see you. It feels like we haven't talked in ages. Zori and I became fast friends as soon as I moved into the Belchar. Indeed, my days seem to have consumed with flitting from one place to another and back again. I'm going to need steam-powered feet at some point. Indeed, oh, wait. It's not. Are you still planning on leaving London? I am always sad when clients of the better sort leave for greener pastures. Hey, Scorpio. Sorry. One point, yes, but I have me say. Oh. I'm sorry, no. I'm not sure it's proving to be a thorny issue and expensive. It might help, so let's tell her about the woes. How did you know? 'Cause there's nobody else knocking like this. I'm sorry. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I would like a change myself, but some days I feel as though I'm rooted in place here like a potted plant. The Belcher does suit you though, sorry. A classy establishment without the right kind of stuff may as well be an overpriced flophouse. It's a cheap room or rooming house, I see. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something for you. Suri fumbles around in a drawer for a moment before producing some kind of feather duster. It's a gift from that Mr. Cunningham. He asked me to pass it along. It's from Texas, too. I thought it fitting for an expatriate like yourself. Ugly fan added. Before you go, 2 telegrams came for you this morning. One from Tanner Cunningham and one Teddy Redgrave. God's teeth, what a bother. Telegrams are getting far too long these days and coming too often. Good thing I'm leaving London. Scorby, you just came. Alright, Suri, I'll take them off your hands. To the ever indomitable Miss Clara. Here is something that will really butter your bacon. The Lord of Braxton is hosting quite the what? Shindig? In a day's time, what's a shindig? And I have found myself an invitation to the whole highfalutin. Pompous. Okay, pompous affair. I want you there with bells on, sweet pea. It will be a proper blowout, a real showstopper. Lord Braxton is celebrating the purchase of some trinkets from Cairo and suggests his guests dress the part. I have dug up just the jewelry for the evening, Miss Reed. You will look absolutely stunning in it. Outshine the queens of old. Of course, it needs a proper dress to really sell the look. I have found you just the thing. I will be sending it along to your royal suit at the Belcher, so keep an eye out, sweet pea. If you'd like, find yourself something nice to go with it. A Spitfire? What? Shame about the late notice, but you can't begin to imagine how hard it was to cop an invite to this thing. It's shaping up to be one hell of a night. Get your best dancing shoes out. Spitfire, forever yours, Tanner. A party tomorrow evening up on Tanner's arm. Schmoozing, too much wine, and a cavalcade of London's most pretentious. What a drutted shame. I'll be off and away by then. Now to Theodore's telegram. Dear Miss Clara Reed, we had the pleasure of acquaintance during the Frobisher case, but not much besides. All the same, I feel it's only fair to write to you. Why? See, I'm a hunter of frightening beasts by trade. and see my share of bounties come and go, though not all of them are fanged or clawed. Plenty of call for bounties put out after regular and not so regular folk who crossed the wrong cove or whatnot. I'm not usually apt to get involved, but it seemed only fair to do you a good turn after you pulled my own fat from the fire doing the business with the sluag. You've got a bounty on your head, Miss Reed. A pretty prize from some high-flown family or another. Something about an unfortunate turn in America and the untimely death of one Gilbert Lancaster. As I said, it only seems fair to give you a running start from whatever ails you, if little more. There's a bounty on her head. Least I could do. I figure, best of luck, Theodore Redgrave. P.S. Otto says hello. The family Lancaster. I can't say I'm altogether surprised. Yet another reason to leave London behind me. Thanks, Surrey. I'd better be on my way now. Shall we have a chat later? Oh yes, I should return to my duties as well. And let me know before you leave town so I can properly wish you well. Lord Tennyson and I missed him. Rotten luck. To determine who's in and who's out without asking. I see. Are we going to our room? I don't even know what for. Maybe. Mahogany and gold-trimmed trails along the wallpaper, and the paintings and fixtures are hung so high that they're an absolute nightmare for the maids to dust. The electric lamps are at the forefront of technical design, retrofitted to the oil lamp sockets of old, and the high ceiling makes for an airy ambience where style is favored over substance. Your telescope and other homespun necessities clash with the ornate decorations of the suit. With your clientele, including Tanner Cunningham, of seemingly bottomless pockets, you can well afford the monthly rate. The suit is as temporary a residence as any you have ever had since you left America, allowing for an escape from the chaos of London, while at the same time never feeling exactly like home. If a little garish, there is something about the scrollwork in the gilded feet that hits the luxury nail on the head. Guys, are we having a bath or not? Are we just stepping into the soothing waters? Alright, you guys don't care? Drawing a bath takes quite a bit of time, but maybe it's what I need to soothe my nerves. This spacious tub is the only thing worth the crooked price of the suit. It's the one place where my mind is my own. When I submerge myself past my ears, I feel weightless. Like a raindrop in free fall. All packed up and ready to go, if I ever manage to leave. That's a stupid idea. We're going with this. I won't get trapped in London. I've escaped worse, just need to stay light on my feet and one step ahead of danger. This mirror's intricate gold inlays would make any maid dusting it want to expire. That said, the low table is perfect for preparing a night out or a day about London. Take a moment and observe yourself. It frames me quite nicely. Straighten the back, elongate the neck, good posture is foremost. My breeze fan, what the fuck? A handheld accessory used to convey coded messages regarding courtship. Shall I practice my fan etiquette? Absolutely. The white silk fan unfurls with a flourish of the wrist. I flick the fan open and quickly snap it closed again. Bastard, the fan curses. I close the fan and tap my left ear with its tip. No. I wish to be rid of you, the fan declares. Do I need to remember this? I close the fan and draw it slowly down to my right cheek. I love you, the fan whispers. Does everybody know these codes, or is it just me? I carry the fan in my left hand while daintily fanning my face. I desire to make your acquaintance, the fan says. Okay. I will make my intent clear without speaking a word. I hope everybody knows these. Tanner left me these roses of several colors, dethorned and arranged to near perfection. His attempts to win me over are flattering, but if I escape London on his dime, then I'd be obliged to join him in the Republic of Texas, at least for a time. I shudder at the thought, although I am sure that part of the country is rather beautiful. There's a note here as well. Hey there, Spitfire. Thought of you when I saw these, so I snapped them right up. They remind me of the wildflowers in the West Texas. Someday I will take you to see the bloom. But these are roses. Spitfire, I don't know why he insists on using that nettlesome pet name. A porcelain tea set atop of a dinette table whose marble is so polished I can see my own reflection. Tact, perhaps I have time to make myself a cup. Sure, why not? Yes, when in Rome, as they say, but I have yet to find a tea that keeps my nose from wrinkling. How much should I bribe the concierge to provide me with some coffee beans? A payment equivalent to the royal coffers. I almost regret Lord Beresford introducing me to that wicked Ambrosia per his last appointment. The tea's gone cold now, not that it was better when it was hot. That was a quick cooling tea. A deck of tarot cards back straight. Stateside, they have become high fashion. as to whether they really tell one anything well. Let's flip a card. -5 hope. Piss off! It's the Hanged Man. Should I take this as yet another firm reminder to handle my business and get clear of London? Gosh darn it. Of course. A state-of-the-art mailing Hunson writing ball. Shall I write a practice letter? Who for? Why? My dearest Silas. Why must you steal from everyone? I'm truly honored by your efforts and hope to follow your example. Better not to put my name on something I don't intend to send. Yeah, that would be stupid. A well-loved telescope aims a glossy lens at the heavens. Astronomy suits you as your humble hobby. Perhaps turn the scope to the buildings below. What knowledge could I learn from those who think no one is watching? I'm no peeping Tom. Fuck that, we're gonna have a look, of course. Though tempting, it's ultimately futile to expect a murderer to parade his crime in front of an open window. How do you know if you don't look? Have a look! Ah, oh, piss off, you're boring. Should have had a look. The most comfortable and expensive place I have ever slept, worth every penny. Alright, so we have seen our room, we've been everywhere. I don't know why we even came here. Let's go back out. There's nothing else. Alright, let's have a look at the journal. Buy a thread. Talk to Dolores Chen in the Red Lantern Lane. Investigate the recent murders. One collector, okay. Feed the dog. Find something the dog will eat. The fisherman's braid, the least. Rob's remedy. Return to Little Rob. Let's see. I have no idea where Little Rob was. Fuck. I think he was at the pier. At the hay somewhere. We first came in. Oh, Oh, he was in a different area, I think. Wait. I think we need to go out here. We can. Is there no way? No. Shit, I don't know anymore how we got in here. No! Oh, little Rob is there. I found him. Something else I can do for you, madam. Let's give him the medicine. Actually, there's something I'd like to do for you, Rob. Look what I found at Gray's Apothecary. His eyes widen when he reads the label, and he slowly scans the rest. Growth remedy removed. Greeley's growth remedy. Patented product. Ancient Bohemian recipe. Immediate results guaranteed. God, this is wonderful. Thanks, madam. You have no idea how big a favor you just did me. Can't even imagine. Always a pleasure to put a smile on folks' faces. I hope that remedy lives up to your expectations. As soon as I'm done with work this week, I'll be sure to quaff it in one go. Soon people will quit treating me like a squirt in rage. That's the spirit. Don't you ever let anyone push you around. It can do no harm to boost his confidence. Something else I can do for you? No. No, thank you. Alright, what else do we have to do? Feed the cat the last. I don't understand what's happening. Oh, you missed the first entire chapter. I streamed it yesterday. Basically, you are a whore and you're trying to get out of London, and the guy who was to smuggle you says it's too dangerous now and you need to get double the money. That is the basic of this story, but you missed the story from yesterday for that guy. But it's not a big deal. So we need to find enough money, we need to find some friends, or we need to find any other way out of London, cause, well, there's a price on our head as well for some unknown reason. I don't know what she did. So yeah, it's time to try and leave. There's also a killer around where you want to get invested in and investigate it, try to find out who it is, but I don't know if you can do that. Let's go to Dolores Chen in the Red Lantern Lane. Let's do that. I'm not sure I read this yesterday. Red Lantern Lane is so named for the color of the paper lanterns above the street. Like a carnival, the thinnest veneer of gaudy spectacle conceals a grimy reality. Ornate facades, raucous shouts, and 1,000 different smells all compete for one's attention. It pays to keep a weather eye out for danger in this neighborhood. What are those hunched shadows in the alleyways, vagrants in need of a warm fire, or a gang of thugs waiting for a mark, possibly something more sinister and twisted? But in the daytime at least, you needn't worry about being clapped from behind or getting snatched by some organ trader lackeys. The pair of pickpockets working in tandem is the worst you will encounter as long as the sun is up, and you are far too clever to be duped by such as they. Oh, more gears. We should really sell them. I don't think they have any other use by now. Teddy's workshop. Are we gonna have a look? Maybe we can sell the gears there. Let's have a look. I do believe this is the home of Teddy Redgrave. Got me out of a bind during the Frobisher case. Isn't that the guy who told us about the bounty on our head? No response, he must be out. Alright. This must be B.A.O. said I believe she worked for Waylon till his death. And yet still at it, from the looks of it, but she is not aware of her newfound freedom. Then again, Dolores does check on her occasionally, likely ensuring B.A.O. said I stays put. Welcome, future patron, in the mood for some noodles? Oh, yeah, sure, let's get some noodles, why not? By the saints, I suppose I was famished. No harm in treating myself. Pleased to hear it, here's one order of Waylon's finest. I must say, this almost makes me want to stay in London. Come again? Oh, nothing. Great meals tend to make me say all sorts of things. Right. Right. Thank you for your patronage. May the food lift your spirits. Bathhouse, laundry, tunnel. Well, we already had a bath, so let's go for the laundry. Dolores Chen's machine laundry is a place Londoners like having their clothes, if not dirty character, washed and ironed. A presentable look determines fashion and survival. After all, people guard their image and belongings with their lives in a city that's robbed them just as well of their reputation as their pocketbook. Stepping into the laundrette, you are accosted by the reek of laundry sacks. Masking the foul odor is the smell of honeysuckle soap preferred by Dolores. From behind the counter is the loud rumbling of laundry manglers, mixers, presses, and steam washers. The heat from the soaker loops and ironing boards delivers a wave of steam that beats your brow. The mind might get refreshed by a pithy chat with the sharp-witted Dolores. Stay as long as needed to make yourself new again, hours of operation permitting. This mannequin gets a lot of use, posed in whatever garments fit the latest fashion. Unclaimed clothes. Some of these dresses look a bit like Ariana's. Who's Ariana? Should I know this? The indomitable Dolores Chen, a dyed-in-the-wool businesswoman, whether the business is above board or below it. Well, well, if it isn't the illustrious Clara Reed, what wonderful deed have I done to be deserving your presence? Good day to you too, Lord Dolores. Don't go wasting your charm on me, missy, it won't do no good. Dolores has customers from a range of social classes, but I have heard she gives all of them an equal dose of attitude. Dolores is looking a bit frayed around the edges. There must be something big in the normal course of things, she'd never let it show. What's the matter? I can tell something's got you on edge. Don't bother. I can see you want something plain as day. Let every woman look to her own problems. Wow. 94%. Let's go. Please, you know you can talk to me. I'm an old bullfrog girl. I'd sooner cut off my own nose than peach on a friend. Anyway, I can read on your face that it's not any legal kind of trouble. Alright, fine. I need more grafts to get the bobbies off my back. I saw the swag that Molly's thieves is lifting, only it ain't coming in like it used to these days. And now every night I've got a constable at the door crying wicked threats. Hush money, I see. Everybody who's anybody knows Dolores is a fence for Molly and the hounds. She sews hidden pockets in the duckhounds' uniforms so they can hit the stores in Kensington. The bobbies turn a blind eye because they get the hush money. Until now, it seems. So you need me to find out why deliveries have dried up. Got it in one. I want you to find old Carsley McGrady. He keeps the orphans in line for Molly. Might be he needs reminding of the mutual part of our mutually beneficial arrangement. Holy shit. I don't know the name, but I know the type. A lads man. What man? A criminal teaching children how to steal. Aha, one who might be getting too big for his breeches. Breeches are trousers. There are a lot of ladsmen in the city, Dolores. How might I find this McGrady? Oh, he fancies himself a dandy. Wears an orange cravat and topper carries a black check. Okay. I have seen what damage a black check might do close at hand, but now is not the time for unpleasant memories. A bludgeoning weapon, I see. Find him for me, show him the error of his ways, and I will see about getting you what you need. If Dolores is having cash flow problems, it's no good asking her for the money I need. But she's got connections. Might be she can help in another way. What's wrong with my papers? We got the papers. We don't need these. We've agreed to help Dolores in exchange for help leaving London. I will admit that I need to get out of London as soon as feasible, but I can't do so without the right papers and money to afford such travel documents. Well then, might be we can come into a mutual arrangement of our own. Just get Peter Kipling off my back and you will walk away with a new woman. Dolores is shrewd, but she will be as light-lipped with my secrets as she is with her own. I can trust her. Thank you. Yes, you will find the ladsman loitering about Sorry Square if he ain't in the sewers. Now off with you. I can't get past. Oh wait, I can. Great wooden wash basins. I should hope Dolores never falls in by accident. Dolores can make even the filthiest stain disappear. I wonder if she does the same with secrets. Huh. Right, let's go and check the bathhouse anyway. I'm curious. Is it a bit clearer now what's happening, Fit, or still no idea? We've been there yesterday. I've read that already. see if we can have a bath again. Hot and steamy bath. It would be lovely to wipe away the grit of the city streets and relax for a bit. We already know this gives us hope. They put hope in this bath. Right, small break, I'll be right back. Right, sorry, I'm back. I needed a blanket. I'm cold. I'm cold today. I don't know why. Oh, one more second. Thank you, Fid. Is it any clearer now? It's just basically like Disco Elysium, a story game. With skill checks and stuff. Slow down a tick there, miss. My name is Miss Reed, sir. Right, yeah, sorry, Miss Reed, but females ain't allowed in the, dreaming area. Is there some secret and invisible force that draws fool to me or vice versa? And why, pray tell, are women forbidden to enter an opium den? It can't be a concern for our health. Actually, in a manner of speaking, it is. Most of the customers are men, and we don't want them taking advantage of you when you're dreaming. That's a good bet. That's a good point. Alright, we're done here. I spy with my little eye a path that will take me to polluted canal. I once went to that part of town. Folks that were surprisingly welcoming. Nature they treasure any visitor they can get, seeing as they are overlooked by most Londoners. Right, well, we're done here. Seems I need to have a word with Carlisle's McRae in Sorry Square. Let's go with that. We need to ask a lot of people for that case, but I don't know why. So where did she say he would be? Loitering somewhere, did she? I can't remember anymore what she said where we would find him. This is just the hotel room. I do not know where we need to be. You can't click on the different districts. Yeah, that's no good. I can't go any further than this. Wait, is that him? Sallow-faced, reeking of gin, carrying a cane and blackjack. The lad's man, no doubt. Carlisle, I don't know how to pronounce this. McGrady, I presume. Who's asking? An interested party Dolores Chen sent me. Yeah, what do you want? I want to know why your fans can't afford to pay off the bobbies at her door. Maybe you should be asking her that, not me. 70% chance. Yeah. Alright, that's no choice. Yay, we did it. But I am asking you. It ain't my fault, alright? It's these good-for-nothing urchins. Slightest hint of trouble and they run for cover. You seem like an intelligent man. If you can't guarantee the children's protection, what do you think will happen to your cut? Suppose there's some truth in what you say. It seems I've gotten through to him. Just do your job. And everyone profits. Alright, bloody hell, woman. No need to harp on me anymore. I'll get it done. A successful negotiation. I should let Dolores know the issue is resolved. Well, that was easy. I guess if you hadn't managed that skill check, it wouldn't have been as easy. It's for the dog. I need to feed the dog. Bacon. Not a care in the world. Wait. I can't give him. Oh, licks his paw. Wait, is it the cat? Alright, enjoy your shower. It's the cat. Just as I'm about to leave, Bacon emits a high-pitched meow, as though he were trying to get my attention. Then, as I watch, he runs off down an alleyway. I wonder where he's off to. Is he gone this way? I don't know which way he went. But we have dog meat now. I mean, meat for the dog. Not dog meat. Holy shit. That would be bad. Wait, where was Doggy? I don't remember. Collie over here. Sorry, little one. How about this raw meat? Task completed. Pet the dog. That's the sweet spot right behind the ears. Alright, well we got that one also. Now let's see what else is there to do. Fan collector. Seems like I've been seeing it Dolly lately. Willingly return down payment for her services. Yeah, we need to talk to that. I don't know where we talk and who do we talk to. I have no idea. Right, so where do we need to go next? Oh, go back to Dolores. Alright, let's go back. Lovely to see you, Clara. Have you taken care of the thorn in my side? McGrady sees the error of his ways. Oh, indeed? Well, Colomie is impressed. I suppose it's time for me to hold up my end of the bargain. I had those papers done up like you asked. And here they are, all the documents and identifications I need to start afresh, a new life. We had those already, I guess. And before you go, here's another item I believe may be of interest. A fan! It's gorgeous! And impossible to find even in London. Oh, thank you, Dolores. I'm almost tempted to say it's too much. Almost. You really helped me out of a bind here. Clara, I won't forget it. Having the gratitude of Dolores Chen is no small thing. Anything for you, Dolores. Yeah, don't rub it in. Ah, that's more like it. So, what's next? Madame Sora. At the Velvet Rose upstairs at the Palladium. I know where that is. Yeah. Many a starry night saw me snatch 40 winks in wagons' backs. The days I spent running with Calvin's Romani caravans are long behind me now. Julie and Bertram O'Brien, orphans missing from Sacred Heart Orphanage. Small reward furnished upon any information leading to the safe return. Please have a heart for our poor children. The Sisters of the Sacred Heart, 22 Cable Street, East End. As with money, innocence seems to exist here, so it may be robbed when no one's looking. Runaways or kidnapping. It's not uncommon for orphans to stray away from their abode should they face harsh conditions, even so it might have been a kidnapping. And if that, a ladsman could have been the scoundrel behind it. They have fond of recruiting children to do their shady bidding. This woman loiters around the entrance like she's making up her mind to go inside, but she's far too keen-eyed for it to be a customer. You there, hello, do you work on the Palladium first floor? Before I answer, I must say I have a sneaking suspicion it isn't the lovely toughest who have you interested in the Velvet Rose. By the way, she just raised her eyebrows. I can't tell if she's taken aback or impressed. Replying to a question with a question was the first trick I learned when I became a journalist. Placing a hand over her heart, she backsteps with a slight bow. My apologies, Ivana Orsini, reporter for the London Journal. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss. Grace, a little over the top, but the bow was in good form. Can't say that. Clara Reed, and yes, I do work at the Velvet Rose. Now that we have exchanged pleasantries, I will tell you why I need to get inside the Velvet Rose. I'm here for an interview with Dr. Clancy Wainwright. This story will flip London on its head, but you keep that between us. Dr. Clancy Wainwright is an on-age, again, off-again client of the Rose, as well as the channel director of Bethnal House. Ooh! Ooh! Isn't that where this guy's mother is supposed to be? I doubt a brothel is the best setting to conduct an interview. Would you rather I extract him? The excited glint in her eyes says the opposite. If Dr. Wainwright actually responded to the telegram I sent to his assistant 8 months ago, I would be jotting down his answers in the comfort of his office at Bethnal House. She fishes out a telegram with an air of vindication. To the esteemed Dr. Wainwright, and on behalf of the London Journal, an interview is requested on the merit that you are in the process of producing a cure for lycanthropy. Please respond at your earliest convenience. It further lists her name, occupation, and where to reach her. No hint of insidiousness in the telegram's tone, it's quite upfront. Not another suppressant, but an honest-to-God cure. That'd be the greatest medical breakthrough since Sir Turner's morphine. So why isn't the shouting out his achievement from the rooftops? You suspect he's hiding something. You didn't hear it from me, however, there's a reasonable excuse that can be made if someone on the board at Bethnal House is forcing Wainwright to hold his tongue. To keep the hospital from gaining notoriety and royal funding? Unlikely. I couldn't agree more. There's also the possibility that Wainwright is worried the drug club would retaliate. Failure with 93%. Can't profit each month on expensive lichen salves if your customers are cured. Aye, perhaps not. But if the doctor is onto something, then there will be such demand that the drug club will have to work with him somehow. Who ends up with the lion's share of profits is hard to say, but that's why a bit of journalism is in order. It's true the public needs to know what's going on behind the scenes. Which brings me to my one teensy request from you, Miss Clara. How's about helping me get inside the Velvet Rose? Just mark the window of the doctor's room with this jug and flick the snips so I can shimmy it open from the window ledge. If she confronts Dr. Wainwright in the room where he is to be entertained, he will have a hard time weaseling out of the interview. Of course we're helping her. Why not? I enjoy a spot of tomfoolery now and then. Oh, Clara, you are the most dashing lady of the night I have ever met. And believe you me, I have met more than my fair share. She tucks a stick of chalk into my front pocket, then with a wink she turns away, pretending as if we were once again strangers on the street. An old leaflet from the Christian mission. Heard they tried providing fresh sustenance across East London before insufficient funding sunk their scheme. I should hope they helped out the folks living in the tenements nearby. least they're trying. Someone elected this corner to drown in their sorrows. Not a drop to spare that I can tell. Pity, but it's often what London will do to you. Let's search the bottles. Well, strike me blind, it's a bottle of Old Tom. Home to one of London's most discreet clubs of leisure, as well as an estimably infamous gambling hall. The Palladium is no stranger to the odd successful buncoman or famous face caught with a hand in the cookie jar who finds himself in need of an abrupt and expeditious flight from London Fair. You find yourself among the complement of genteel folk who keep the rows running, and as ever you are deeply grateful that your co-workers extend their discretionary skills to you. It wouldn't do to have a sometimes paramour or an errant debtor catch word of your departure. So far we are not departing, are we? Come see the sultry songstress. Be bamboozled by bawdy ballads and dazzled by delightful dirges, every Friday at the Palladium. It's a good thing I'm leaving. I'm getting too well known in the East End for my tastes. She has only one set of clothes by the looks. A wide range of frocks, tails, and greatcoats. Some in better conditions, other that seem to never get off the rack, a good representation of the Palladium's clientele. Lefty Braun. Why is he called Lefty? The inimitable Lefty Braun, gambler, thief, and somehow a class act all at the same time. How have you been? I haven't seen your name in the papers lately. I take it no news is good news, as they say. Aye, so it is, and it's quite the trick to keep it like that. Oh? Every time some bloody fishwife loses her bridal ring, it gets blamed on me. London's premier jewel thief, which is great for catching drinks on a Saturday night, but nay so great with you have dealings with the law. That was really difficult to read. Ask her what she thinks. Okay. I've been sniffing around this courtesan killer case. I have personal interest, as you can imagine. What do you make of it? Could be that Jimmy or Beast is what I've heard. I tangled with something similar in Prague, Yannick Ken. I would have been victim number 4 if I wasn't sleeping with one eye open. I owed a very unpleasant fellow a rather large pile of coin, and I was expecting trouble. What happened? This particular scoundrel favored a boning knife for his hobby. I twigged his shadow passing the lamp I had left guttering and rolled off the kip before he could slash me open. And you got away. Oh, hi! Escaped oot owner at the balcony 2nd floor. Oh, sorry. Nay, a problem for yours truly, but he hadn't the brass tay follow. But that encounter was too close to joke about. Was the killer captured? All I can say is that there is nay by me. I hopped a tramp steamer that very night. Think you'd like to pitch in and help me nab this maniac? If we wait for Scotland Yard, there won't be a London left safe from here to Braxton County. Nah, Tom, my dear. The one time was as close as I ever wanna get to being mutton. Best of luck though, love to see your name in the headlines for that. With a try, but Lefty's not known to get mixed up in trouble that she didn't start herself. So, you've been laying low. Let's just say I've been dressing up a little mare? I got owed? What is this? This is hard to read, and welcome back. The palladium is quite popular. Doesn't seem smart to show your face around here. Maybe not, but I have still got to make my living. Any road I'm about to gear up on palladium. It's become a haven for tourists and posers. Have you had your hand in anything illegitimately lately? Legitimate. Lefty glances left, then right, then carries on. I may have pursued the contents of a certain banker's home safe in St. John's Wood. But keep that chin under wraps, Clara. He doesn't even ken he's been robbed yet. Oh my, that is funny. What about your trade, Jan? Are you and Beatrix still butting head over the title, the finest dolly mob of all in all of London? I would hardly call it a contest, least of which when poor Bea has fallen so far behind. Meow. Well, I suppose she's still got a few years to catch up. I'm glad I ran into you, Lefty. Take care of yourself. That's one thing you can always count on. Last by now. That was terrible to read. That was absolutely terrible. An impossibly voluptuous woman, clad in a torn form-hugging nightgown, reclines upon something resembling an outsized church pew. From inside her painted mouth, the tips of her canine teeth suggest a lurking danger. That must be new. Prurient carving meant to stimulate the baser desires. Well, this is certainly the place for it, at least. Need a small break. I don't want to read anymore. Tiniest break. I know it's only been half an hour, but there's so much to read. Holy shit. Just gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Wait, I'm back. Clementine. Holy cow. I had to, I'm sorry. If it ain't the lovely Miss Reed. You are in early, aren't you, darling? I thought you weren't singing till this evening in for a drum. Very funny, Clem. Don't you think it's a tad early? Well, la-di-da, miss, better than day drinking. Time was you, me and Penny would drink or any of the lads here under the table. I have just spent last night in a terribly long morning with one Lord Braxton. You will forgive me if the headache hasn't quite abated. Wouldn't want to add to it just yet. Now that, my ducky, is more than fair enough. Ha! Let it be known that there are some residents of London that I will dearly miss. Speaking of clients and of headaches, you have a telegram from the Texan here and one from Theodore Redgrave sent along to your place of business, though I expect they will have been sent to the bell jar as well. I swear my eyes are failing with the amount of long-winded messages I receive. Thanks, Clem, but you can bin those. I already read them at the bell jar. Sounds fine. I don't mind tossing something out, especially when it's a misbehaving chin-bibber. What's that? A broadside was abandoned at the bar. Read. Police Gazette. Murderers still at large. And during the recent slaughter at Cannock Street, the body turned up in a back alley, torn to pieces. Who could be behind this bloodshed? Scotland Yard has doubled its forces to catch this killer. As of this day's writing, it claims that only ladies of the night have been targeted, but to be safe, all women are discouraged from being out of doors after sunset. Troubling times. I just hope there's something I can do. Okay. Seriously, if you don't like the game, just watch someone else, is fine. You know, it must be boring if you don't know what's happening. It's a microphone. Are we gonna try it? One of my favorite inventions of the modern age. Standing upon the stage, I can communicate the most intimate emotions to 100, even 200 people at a time. It's not that. Alright, well, I'll see you in a bit. Oh. Alright. But you said be right back. It will be a bit longer than be right back, won't it? Good luck with your appointment. I wonder if these devices ever stop to consider the situation. Bit bleak to be going through the motions all the time, fueling the addiction of gamblers. Baccarat is played between player and banker. The cards are assigned point values equal to the numbers except the base cards worth 0. You will find the more serious gamblers here, but there are far more reliable ways to earn a few quid. Lady Luck towers over the tables, blessing and cursing the gamblers without restraint. Impartially toward player is the dealer's foremost virtue, something bias-free automatons excel at. The game here is Faro, first made popular in France. It's a quick-paced and easy to learn, and it allows any number of players. I don't know that one. The Palladium was rather glad to acquire these machines, far less deception and trickery, although it still happens, of course. This here is Whist, a trick-taking card game with 4 players split into 2 pairs. Yeah, I don't know any of. I don't think. Is there anything left? Where's the stairs here? I better take care of everything else I need to do before I head to see Sora. She can be long-winded at times, especially if she's in the mood for a lecture. Ah, so it's a point of no return to the other shit. Alright, let's see what else we have. I don't know where one would find a detective. By the saints, there's a $1 note inside the bowl. It's desperate times, but I'm not that desperate. Yes, we are. £1, sorry, not dollar. Saints above, a fence like this certainly stirs up resentment in the public eye. -5 home, piss off. I think I picked the same yesterday. Blech, the smell alone is enough for me to avoid the underground. Rumors abound of the creatures down there. Oversized cane rats with teeth as long as knives. I have no reason to venture down there right now. The Sacred Heart Orphanage sits in a large piece of land off Cable Street gifted to the parish by a noble family who left for the countryside. The street doesn't get much foot traffic aside from the odd vagrant, and the orphans make a pastime of throwing pappos and rotten fruit from behind the gates, especially at anyone well-heeled. At the moment, you are mostly alone, save for a few pedestrians in a more dangerous area of London. That might be a greater cause for concern, though here the worst you should fear is a well-aimed, fateful banana. The most you consider that fact, however, the more anxiety wells up from some deep place in your chest. It seems unlikely that Dolores would be happy to see your dress covered in mouldering fruitage so soon after the last time. You step free of the morning mist and onto the curved street, the orphanage towers above, the dry grass and dusty, flat premises inside the gates. Grain is cheap and comes in large quantities. No wonder sacks like these are so ubiquitous. More gears. Got 9 gears. Rusted and cast aside, this automaton is no longer worth more than its weight in scrap metal. I must admit I have little experience with such creations. The vast majority I have met have been little more than fanciful mechanisms made for labor. The limited and canned responses always seemed a bit eerie to me. Why gift them with speech if you intend only to use them as cheap labor? It speaks to an unpleasant impulse of control, at least to me. Perhaps it's for the best that the ones I have encountered don't yet seem capable of sagacity. What about Teddy Redgrave? He and Otto are inseparable, and Otto seemed quite clever already when I last saw him. Teddy spoke of plans to upgrade him all the more. True enough, still you won't see me having any deep conversations with the average tin willies that roam the streets, perhaps when the technology is further along. The Royal Mail Service postman still hand delivers much of the mail, but if the distance is significant, an automated carrier pigeon dispatches the letters after being sorted at the local office. I wouldn't trust just anybody with such a personal content. These are magnificent animals. It's a shame they have to toil under the yoke all day. I suppose we all do it that. What a lovely carriage. I imagine it's remarkably elegant when in motion, drawn by a strong, peaceful, graceful white stallions. Oh, something like that, really anything would do. Let your fantasies run free. Definitely the finest stallions. The coachman would sit here and might say, "Bernard, fetch my gloves from the compartment, if you please, and make haste, we must make it to the bank by sundown, so I may withdraw £1,000,000. Check the compartment. It couldn't hurt to look, could it, to see if people really live that way? There's something in there, Saints. If the owners truly wanted it, they should have done a better job at locking it up. 3 shillings and a bottle of perfume. Not bad at all. Right, you guys, but I think I'm gonna cut it short today. I'm tired, it was a long day, and I have to get up tomorrow. Another appointment. So, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.